Hello everyone, welcome to Study with Devanand and good morning to everyone. I hope that you are very good. As you know, we are studying chapter number 10 from Human Geography. Just we are going to close this chapter today and thereafter we would study part second, India, People and Economy. Right? You know, so many chapters are removed as per the CBSE from syllabus. That chapters you have not to study because these chapters or the questions will not come in your board examination. So just it is relaxation for you. Okay. You know, today we will study problems of human settlement in developing countries. You know, India is also a developing countries. हमारा भी देश एक विकासशील देश कहा जाता है. In developing countries either India, China, Myanmar, Thailand, Malaysia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, these are the countries having a dense population, and despite of it, there is a lack of amenities for the human settlement, human development. Population ज़्यादा है, lack of amenities and facilities for human development or the human settlement in the developing countries could be seen. It is the general phenomenon. ये एक जनरल फिनोमिनन है कि डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज में इन चीज़ों की कमी रहती है. सो व्हाट आर द मेजर प्रॉब्लम्स फॉर द ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट इन द डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज. दैट इज फर्स्ट, इट मीन्स कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ पॉपुलेशन. कंसंट्रेशन इट मीन्स जमावड़ा. कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ पॉपुलेशन इट मीन्स ओवर पॉपुलेशन. I told about these countries: India, China, Malaysia, Pakistan, Bangladesh. These are the countries having a dense population, right? So due to the dense population and overpopulation, the lack of amenities and lack of development in the urban areas of these developing countries. Second is congested housing. Very big problem. Congested housing. It means houses are very congested. You know, houses are very congested in the developing countries, urban areas, either the million cities or the mega cities of developing countries India. Developing countries की जब बात करते हैं, मेगा सिटीज़ की बात करते हैं, मिलियन सिटीज़ की बात करते हैं, मेट्रोपॉलिटन सिटीज़ की बात करते हैं, urban areas are dense populated and houses could be seen very congested. It means a very narrow street between two houses, between houses. Houses के बीच में गलियाँ, it means street are very narrow, बहुत ही पतली होती हैं. Next problem, that is the lack of drinking water. Very big problem, lack of drinking water in the developing countries. Very big challenge, very big problem in the developing countries, urban areas, or either the million cities or the mega cities, metropolitan cities of developing countries like India also. Next, that is the also lack of infrastructure such as the electricity, sewage system, health and education. Okay, it means sewage system, health, lack of health care. Education, it means lack of education centers to give education or the make people children's literate so that in coming future they can develop the living standard in the society of developing countries. So these are the very big challenge and very big problems before the urban areas or the urban settlements in the developing countries. So just what would be the solution of these problems? You have to think about it and you have to note down in your notebook what would be the steps which can be taken to remove these problems in the urban areas of developing countries. Move further, we will study problems of urban settlements. What are the problems of urban settlements? It means something similar. Problems of urban settlements. What are the problems of urban areas and urban settlements? Just we studied right now concentration of population, congested houses, lack of drinking water, sewage system, health care center, education. This is the problems. These are the problems in the urban areas. So one by one we will study in detail. In the urban areas, it is also very big challenge, that is the lack of employment, because of most of the population from rural areas migrated to urban areas. It is known rural to urban migration. Rural to urban migration. You know what is the migration? Migration, it means people in search of better job, they can migrate or move to the urban areas from rural areas. It is the general phenomenon in the developing countries, urban areas. And shortage of housing, vertical expansion of infrastructure, it means there are no wide road among the housing or the settlement area of the urban regions or the city. In most million plus cities of India suffering the problems of these problems, and one in four inhabitants, 4 में से 1 lives in the illegal settlements. This is the squatter settlements problems in the urban areas. Squatter, it means what is the squatter? Squatter problems. Squatter means होता है, it means the property and land area is laid down free, that is the government area. Most of the people, they have no permanent house, they have no property in the urban areas and not able to purchase and to make houses. In such cases, they occupy the area and stay night on the open areas. So this area is non scattered. Most of the time you can see the slums along with the roadsides, railway line, railway stations, so many slums, that means jhuggi jhopdi. It could be seen in the mega cities of India, in the million cities of India. So what are the main problems? Main problems, that is the economic problems. First is that is the economic problems. You know, in the developing countries, in what way? Most of the people, they are suffering from economic problems. It means economic problems. Economic problems, it means they are not able to get better job. They are wandering in search of job here and there in the urban areas or the mega cities. Most of the people, they are living a very low standard in the urban areas due to lack of amenities or the basic facilities. Yes. Second is socio-cultural problem. Socio-cultural problems. What is the socio-cultural problems in the urban areas of developing country? It means developing countries suffer from the several social illness. It means due to the dense population, due to the close housing and buildings could be seen in the urban areas of developing countries, lack of sanitation, lack of basic facilities, lack of pure drinking water. Most of the peoples, they are not able to get to access pure drinking water. That's why just they got so many diseases, and thereafter they are not able to make access to cure in the government hospitals and in the private hospitals, that is high tech, and they can not access them. Okay, so these are the problems regarding the health care, as well as also some of the problems could be seen regarding their education. Most of the people, they are living below poverty line. They are not able to make access to send their children in the better education center and the better schools. So this is also the problems, and very big problems in the urban areas, that is employment. It means most of the people, they are not able to get employment in the public sector or private sector. Third is environmental problems in the urban areas. Environmental problem. So what is the environmental problems? You know, environmental problems refers different kind of pollutions: air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution, soil pollution. So these kind of pollution can be seen in the urban areas of developing countries because of there is no proper wastage destroyment system after manufacturing product in the industry. The wastage water is released directly to the pure current water. It means steam water, that is the river and other canals. And other amenities in the developing countries, cities, either the mega cities or the million cities are not available. It lead to the increasement of degradation of environment. It means proper sanitation facility is not available in the mega cities of country. That's why this is the imbalance in the environment. Environment में imbalance मिलता है, असंतुलन मिलता है. Most of the disease are increasing day to day in the urban areas, that are the communicable diseases, and also due to dirty water, so many diseases are spreading over among the society of urban areas and developing countries. Thereafter, what should be the urban strategy? Urban strategy क्या होनी चाहिए so that we can urban strategy so that we can remove these problems in the urban areas. Urban strategy, it means first we have to increase the shelter for the poor people. Those are not able to purchase property, not able to make houses in the urban areas. Government should provide and facilitate shelters for them. उनके लिए shelters provide कर देने चाहिए. Next, that is the provision of basic urban services like education and health. These are the basic requirements of the people in the urban areas. ये basic requirements कही जाती हैं. If the government can provide these facilities for everyone, health care and the education, or they would be able to send their children to learn in the private schools. Okay. Next, improving women access. Women access. It means in our country or the developing countries of the world, this is very big problem for the women. Women are suffering. They are not able to get better job. It means women in the developing countries, women suffering unemployment. It means they are not able to get better job. If they get job, they are ill-treated and they are not able to get better wages in the comparison of male person. Male person की तुलना में उनको अच्छा better wages भी नहीं मिलता है. And also the basic services for the women are not available at the time of working and in the security point urban areas of developing countries. Next, that is very important, energy sources and transport. Transport is very important and very crucial point for the urban areas. It means if the transport system is very good, so everyone can move on time, they can attend their job, office and duty in the urban areas of developing countries if the infrastructure and the transportation system is very high-tech and good. So these are the basic things. And next is reducing air pollution. Air pollution are very big problems in the urban areas. अर्बन एरियाज में एयर पोल्यूशन एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज हो गया है. मोस्ट ऑफ द चिमनीज ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री जस्ट इट रिलीज a lot of smokes and just it cover the sky of urban areas. It lead to increasement of ill or the diseases and so many kinds of diseases in the air in the urban areas due to the increasement of air pollution. So also these are the strategy by which we can remove these problems, we can eradicate these problems Okay, student. Thank you so much.